It's the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and we are talking right now with Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com. I'm Peter Loshak. You're watching SBR Videos. Jeff Cadillac's going to preview the New England Pats game with us right now. Jeff Cadillac, first of all, I want to apologize for interrupting you and hurrying you along in our video last week. It's just that people want to hear the meat of what you have to say. Most of the people who watch these videos are familiar with the players and how the seasons have gone, so they don't need you to go over all that. They want to get to the meat of your analysis. So I do want to apologize for that. I just wanted to keep the videos a little bit shorter, a little bit punchier, and a little bit more entertaining for the viewers. But thank you for all of your very valuable advice all year long for the people who knew how to interpret it and knew what to do with it.
Well, thank you very much, Peter. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you understand what I'm talking about, right? We want to get to the meat of what Jeff Cadillac has to say.
Of course.
Sort of, get rid of the chaff. All right. So we have KC and New England. -4.5 or 5 is the line right now. Total 42 or 42.5. The Greek, though, is hanging 43. KC, of course, struggled a little bit ATS at the end of the regular season, but got a dominant wild card win. And the Pats having their issues, right? Injury issues at the end of the year. 2-5-1 against the spread over their last 8 games, but now they have a bye. They have a week to get healthy and prepare. So, anytime you give Brady and Gronk and Belichick a week to prepare in the playoffs, very difficult to bet against. Jeff Cadillac told me that his analysis on this game might surprise us all. Let's hear it, Jeff Cadillac. What do you like here?
Okay, Peter. Well, as we all know, last week it was a dominant game by KC over Houston. Unfortunately, Jerry Maclin, the wide receiver, he was injured. Now, it wasn't a ACL tear, but it was a high ankle sprain. So he's kind of questionable for this game. Now, he became a big part of the offense for KC this year because as we all know, a little recent history, KC did not have one touchdown pass to a wide receiver in 2014.
Sure.
But Maclin came in, knows the offense with Alex Smith, a very valuable part here.
Absolutely.
Which means that Travis Kelce, the tight end, is going to have to play a bigger role this week than ever before. Because if Maclin doesn't play, it means that more passes are going to be seen his way. I like the Kansas City defense. I like the combination of Houston and Hali, the linebackers. They're going to get up for this game. It's a very important game for them. They're on a nice win streak, 11-game win streak, including the playoff game. They're playing very well. Ball control is also no turnovers against Houston. That was very good as well because, as we know, Kansas City is known for at least one turnover a game. Very good as well. Now, New England does have a lot of problems. That offensive line, a lot of pressure on Brady, as we all know. Last 2 games against the Jets and Miami, they lost outright due to problems with the offensive line. Brady was harassed. He was, sacked. That offensive line has been problems, a lot of injuries right there. And that's one of the biggest concerns I have in this game going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Julian Edelman is also says he's ready and he's going full throttle. Well, what he says and what he actually does for this game might be 2 different stories.
Like me in life, yes.
Coming off an injury, a lot of people, it's not the same as you're in the game. The practice is not the same. Now, the last 16 games for this last 16 playoff games for New England, they've been 5-11 against the spread, and the last 13 at home, they're 4-9 against the spread. So when it comes to the playoff time for New England, a lot of times they may win, but they may not cover the spread. Kansas City right now, their total defense is 4th against the pass, 8th against the rush. New England, though, number 6 total offense, but they're 30th against the rush. Now, I don't know how much Steven Jackson has left in the tank back there to run because, as you know, the running backs have been decimated with New England. So I think this is going to be a closer game than a lot of people predict, and I have to go with Kansas City. If you get 4.5, 5 points in this game, I would definitely take the points. Gronkowski and Amendola on New England are definitely going to have to see the ball quicker to them because the front line defense for Kansas City is going to be going at Brady left and right all game. They are not going to let him breathe because they know that they know that offensive line has been decimated by injuries as well. And there's a lot of holes there that Brady is not used to, and the protection has broken down many times this season, and Brady is very frustrated. just recent history, Jets game with New England, they basically kicked the ball because they did not have confidence in their offensive line to drive down the field. So I like in this game, I have to tell you, I like Kansas City plus the points at New England. I think they're ready for this game. I think it's going to be a very close game. That's why I like Kansas City plus the points.
All right, Jeff Cadillac liking KC +5 over the Pats. Our regular viewers know at least what to think about with that information. Jeff Cadillac, thanks so much. Always interesting to hear your breakdowns of games, and you break down all the games at your website, jeffcadillac.com. Tell us about that.
Okay, jeffcadillac.com. I always analyze all the games every week for free. And on Twitter, I have my best bet of the week at Jeff Cadillac 1 on Fridays.
Sounds great, Jeff. Thanks so much.